Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope everybody's doing good today. I didn't put up a video yesterday as I had to wind up working early this morning, which today is, what is it? I don't even know what today is. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Y'all be watching this Wednesday. So I had to go in early this morning to work after closing on Monday night, so I didn't have time to put up a video for Tuesday because I had to get up earlier than normal. So, and then I got off work today, which is Tuesday, came home and wound up taking some medicine and fell asleep. So it is now 12:30 Wednesday morning. And I said, well, I'm going to shoot me a video to put up for Wednesday. So I had decided what I was going to do for my covers. And then I went ahead and, because I needed some more journal cards and tags for my other journal. So all of this stuff here and these are going to go in one journal. These little place cards that I had got from Hobby Lobby, I think last year. I'm going to put them down and glue them here. And it's double-sided, but they flip up, so it's a hidden journal spot. So those are going to be my tuck spots for my second journal. And that's what I'm going to use in that for my tuck spots and pocket situations. So I want those through that whole second journal. So I think that's gonna work out awesome. So I just needed journal cards and tags for the second journal. So that's what I picked out some papers and stuff to go in it. Backed them on some cardstock. This is like if you can see, it's kind of a brownish, and I got some green colors mixed in with it too as well. It'll go good with the papers and that. So I went ahead and backed them. I did this Sunday night after I got my Merry Monday video filmed. And I was just sitting here watching a movie, waiting for my video to upload. And I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and get these backed. And then we'll sit down, we'll finish the ephemera for the second journal. And then I think I'm going to try to do me a altered book with those floral papers. I think that is going to be awesome. I'm going to do a smaller one. My son gave me a small hardback book that was about Star Wars. And so I'm going to take and make it into an altered book. I think it's going to be awesome. So we're going to cut these apart and decorate these up. Some of them I probably won't put anything on. Some of, you know, like this is pretty much decorated, you know. We'll just cut it, ink it up. I know it's been a couple weeks worth of doing ephemera, but that's what I got to do. That's what I need. So everything that's in these boxes is going in one journal. And that journal is done. So then all of this stuff here is for one journal. These here are going to be my tuck spots for the other journal. And I got the tags and journal card bits here that we just going to take, and I'm going to save these bits for backing. Oh, that's what I hate about this chair. Well, I probably could raise it up tall enough where I could, you know, which I did have it up tall enough. I just moved it down so I could see my video. Because if I did shoot a video the other night, thinking I had a video for today. Now, mind you, I was sitting here talking to the air in my room. And looked up and it wasn't recording. So I said, well, because I did I did this on camera, the backing of these things. Picking out the backing and the papers. So I went through and picked out, explained what I was going to do with my journal covers and all that bit. I did a whole video about that. Or thought I did. So I was explaining how I was going to make the journals out of manila envelopes, ink around them. And this is got printed on cardstock by accident, so I'm going to cut it. That's going to be the topper for one journal. That's going to be the topper for the other journal. I even went through, we picked out the colored papers to go with our journals. And then I was talking about how I was going to take these and put like the leaves on the tree and around this. So yeah. And then while I was doing that, I was pulling out papers. And like, oh, y'all think that'll match with those papers in that journal, with those papers, blah, 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 blah. Yep. And then looked up, and apparently we had some kind of emergency alert, and I didn't have my phone on what is it, airplane mode, and it cut my video off. And I was sitting here thinking, you know, for the whole hour, almost hour, well, it was 42 minutes that I thought I had filmed, but no, it was not. So that was supposed to be my video for Tuesday. So once I realized that it was destroyed, I was like, well, I'm not going to go back through and just re-talk about that, because, you know, I've done pulled the papers out and everything, and done cut these and back them. So, you know, that was the video, going through the paper pads and pulling out the papers. These paper pads came from Hobby Lobby. So, and it was like the one was like like pretty much just all season. They had 2 all season 8.5 by 11 pads last year that I got. So let's just bring you down here for now, because I'm tired of trying to reach up there and get to that. But yeah, so that's where these papers came from, is Hobby Lobby all season paper pad. And at the time, I think what it was a river flood alert that night. Because our river was at that point in time had not flooded in our park down below our house, and it was just, you know, an aerial river flood. And I think, even though it's Elkin is like 20 minutes away from us, it's in our county, so they put out a service alert for that river that was flooding there as well. So Elkin got it pretty rough here, but there is nothing like I mean, Chimney Rock up in the mountains is just gone. There's no city left. I mean, there's nothing there. The dam broke and washed away the whole city. Asheville was pretty much an island for 3 days. They finally got into it, I think, Monday. And I was like, why don't they call in, you know, the National Guard, put up floating bridges and that. And I think that's what they actually finally had to do to get into Asheville. Like, every bridge that was washed away, leading into the city. Just craziness. And then so we've got a lot of stores. Like there's a gas station here called Circle K. I don't know how far they are away from North Carolina, but it's a chain here in North Carolina. I'm not sure how far out they reach, but they're setting up collection sites for water and anything that you would like to bring to send. A lot of our local fire departments are going and buying water and taking it down themselves. So it's a good community effort around here. Now, in the past, hurricanes and devastations and stuff like that, our local fire departments, volunteer fire departments now, mind you, get together and collect up water and non-perishable foods and, you know, diapers, wipes, personal hygiene items and stuff like that, and load it up and take it to flood areas or tornado areas, stuff that are, you know, massive devastation in our region. So they're really good about that around here. Just good old community folks, you know. So if nobody else has got her back, we got her back. That's pretty much, you know, the people looks out for the people around here. That's just the way we are in our neck of the woods. Well, it used to be that way everywhere, but not so much anymore. I don't understand when, you know, growing up, your neighbor was in need, or, you know, there's crops to be got in, if neighbor fell sick or what have you, the yard needed to be mowed, you know, the community stepped in and helped up and helped their neighbors out. That don't happen much no more. But in our area, we try our best to do that. Take care of ourselves and our surrounding family and friends, you know. So hopefully, you know, it's going to be devastation for a long time. I mean, when you go down and look some of these videos and pictures of before and after, I mean, you know, you have all these buildings and shops and homes and stuff, and then you look now, it's nothing but mud. So I mean, it's just heartbreaking. So then, I think it was Atlanta had a chemical plant blow up, fire or something like that. I wasn't sure where that was at. I think it was Atlanta. So now that's happening on top of this in our region. You know, just not even in my state, just in our region after this hurricanes went through. Then you got all these conspiracy people on the internet just talking nonsense. Instead of using your platform for good, you know, to, hey, share places where you can donate to help the people out. They're, you know, conspiracy theorying it up, just knuckleheads, you know. Which that happens with everything, you know, every disaster type situation. And, you know, mind you now, I do follow some stuff like that. But these knuckleheads are just losing it. From it was a man-made hurricane that, you know, that was purposely directed towards our area because of some lithium thing that they were wanting, and the people of the town were putting a stop to it. So they come up with a man-made hurricane that yeah, just knucklehead stuff. So I don't know. I just watch you know, the people that are reporting from the area, asking for donations and stuff like that. So if y'all can help. If you can't, don't worry about it. You know, you don't put yourself in a situation to where, you know, you're going to be short-handed. I mean, you know, this common sense stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, so other than that, that's about what we're dealing with in our neck of the woods this week, or well, for the last couple of days, is the devastation and trying to organize relief to get things shipped out to western North Carolina. Which, I mean, you know, we're 3 counties. I live 3 counties away from Tennessee border. You know, and like I said, we have people that our school was out. They went on a 2-hour delay this morning, and it was what was it? Some kind of special bus routes, because some of the roads and some of the houses still did not have power. You know, back off, way off the main roads, because the roads were still blocked by trees and they hadn't got to them yet. The school opened its facilities up to where, like, you know, the locker rooms and that, where people could come and shower and do stuff like that. They'd set up where they could come and get a hot meal. They opened up their cafeteria to cook and feed the people that had no power for, well, what, since Thursday? Almost a week now. Still no power. And that's just in our area where trees were down everywhere. Not, the flooding was, you know, like I say, like, it started flooding pretty bad about 20 minutes away from us. So the flood waters didn't, and this is what's nuts around here most of the time. This little river that's, well, it's not little, but this, it's about, I don't even know how wide a part it is. It's not a wide river, but it, you know, most of the time, if it rains 2 to 3 inches in our area, this river below us floods. So, wipes out the park, goes up into the store parking lot and all this and that, but it didn't get out into the park. Now, it did get up to the bridge, but this water feeds out from Virginia, so, you know, if it won't rain a drop here, it'll rain in Virginia and our park will flood. So that's how that happens. The Yadkin River, it's a pretty good wide river. It's a big river. So that was what was the flooding issue in our area, in our county. So yeah, so for about 20 minutes away from us, the flood waters and all of that was really bad. And then just on through down 77 up 421. Now 421, you would take it going towards Wilkes County, and you see the exits for Chimney Rock, Taylorsville, Asheville, Henderson, and all of that. So yeah, that's about 45 minutes away from us, those exits. I'm just thankful that you know, this time, like I said, our power flickered off and on quite a bit for a couple of days with the wind and the trees and that. But this time we didn't lose power, you know, like the last time we lost power for almost two days off and on. It was, and then we had a situation where, like, partial of the house had power, partial of the house didn't. That was nuts. So, but this time we got a way out of it pretty easy, I think, in my household. You know, in our county, it was a little different story. Alright, so some of these, I think I'm going to use some of these chipboards on them, but like in the corner, you know, not, I don't know yet, because I was wanting to use those chipboards up, but I think I'll wait and use those in my book, because it matches those floral pages pretty good. So we're just going to decorate some stuff here. I think everybody is doing fairly good in our area, I hope. just been working and being, still feel under the weather, kind of. I'm just not feeling the greatest. Pretty much is my issue at the moment. Just not feeling the greatest, you know. Let me put this here at the top of this. It's going to be a journal card, and we'll round the corners on it, and that's bumpy. You can see. So then it's at the top of it, and we'll round the corners, and that'll just be a big journal card. And then I'm thinking I got some pumpkin-y bits. I'll ink up around that and make a tuck on that. Where'd my ink go? I'm like, where's my ink at, man? And I got some little journal card bits in here that I'll put in this. I made those up. And yeah, that's part of what I made up. Where'd they go? That video. Yeah, these. I went through Tim Holtz stuff, pulled these out, inked them up, and did a little bit of decorations on some of them for this other journal. Just, you know, for ephemera bits and that. All of these, we went through and dug them out. Finished these up. Yeah, so. But, yeah, these were some of the bits that I did in that video that I thought I was filming, but didn't. So, yeah. I don't know. Is that going to show up on that? I think it might. I think I'll put something on them. And we'll put something on them. These we'll do something else with. I'm just going to take this and put it on there and glue it. So it's going to be a little tuck spot on the journal card. I think that'd be cute. I like doing things like that. You know, it's a journal card, you can write on it, and you got an extra little tuck, and you're just adding all kinds of places. So let me round the bottom corner of this before I put that down so I don't misplace it. I started not to do a video today because I'm tired. I said, you know, it messes up my sleep schedule and everything when I have to go in and work in the morning shift because, you know, I closed the night before and have to get up and go in the next morning. And then when I get out of work, my body's like, you need to go to bed. And then I'll wake up at like 10:30 or 11 at night and just be awake. So then I'll sit here and play and craft. And I'm like, well, let me just shoot a video. Get a video done. And I know I've done multiple videos of making a fall ephemera. But, I mean, you know, I didn't have any fall ephemera whatsoever. So, we needed to make up some. Just had to be done. Yeah, so see then, you know, that'll be a good little tuck spot for that. I like that. That is going to be too cute. Let's see, I'd like something a little bigger in there. And then I did little farm areas where like it's turning fall. You can see the fall colors coming. And then that one there. This reminds me of the Parkway, the Blue Ridge Parkway. You ride up there and you see the fall colors start coming. So that's why I put them in there. I like them. Oh yeah, that'll go in that really good. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to put our done pile right here. Let's just make sure we move that up a little bit. So there you go. So it don't get stuck on it. Now I'm working myself into a little corner here. I don't like that. most of these, I don't really need nothing on them, so they just need to be rounded and need to be inked. So that, all of this needs to be inked here. Corners rounded and inked up. I was wondering if some of these leaves would be pretty on that, but I think they would be prettier on the darker backgrounds. They would show up better. Yeah, so we'll use them on here. And them too. And then these are a little puffier, so we'll use them on these. See what I'm saying? Yep, we'll use them on that. Believe in the magic of the harvest. I want that on the pumpkin one. Put it down a little bit. I may have got it. Oh, good. I was like, I may have got it too far up in the corner. So I hope everybody, you know, like I said, is doing fairly well, hanging in there, doing the best you can in the situations that we got going on. And of course, you know, it's raining here again. Rained off and on all day today. I was just like, that's all we need, some more rain, you know. But yeah. And then I was watching 2 or 3 areas of development in the Gulf Coast region. Well, actually, there's 2 in the Atlantic coast that could possibly, potentially cause threat to us. And then let's do that one like that. Yeah. Do we want that or do we want this? I think I want this one. I don't want the gather word on there because that, you know, it's more of a, what is it, more Thanksgiving-y. I just want fall-ish things. I'm going to put that on that. That'll be pretty on there. And then, like, I was thinking about maybe putting the mushrooms on these. And look, I got a sweater bit. How cute is that? We put a sweater bit on one. That one's too wide for that. Let's see. And I have the fall florals. That would be pretty. Make it like a little tuck spot on one. Let's see what that. No, that's. I don't like that. Don't like it. But yeah. So I could do that one on there. I don't like that. We're not going to do that. I don't like it. I don't know if I'll do anything to the front of these or not. It's 2 journal cards and a tag bit. You really can't do anything because if you put a sticker on it, it's not going to show up. So I think that's another one that just needs to be corners rounded and done up. And we'll just decorate these bits. Because I don't think anything's going to show up on that blue. I really don't. I'm going to put this one on this side. So that'll be like the back, and then this one will go on the front side. You know how I like to have the front and the back the opposite way. And this has got a bunch of, it looks to me like it's a bunch of, like, roots and trees. It says a rainbow. And it's talking about sticks, pebbles, branch, stuff like that. So I was like, well, that looks kind of fall-ish, so we'll put that in there. Put some floral dark flower bits on it. And then we'll have that. What do I do with the lid? Oh, I left it over here. I left it sitting in front of its hole in the corner. Just a few things I wanted to decorate up, you know, like tag bits and that. These are supposed to be. I think I'm just going to use the corner rounder on these. And then I can put my lacy bit stuff on it. Now, some of my pockets in this journal here, I'm not going to do any much more decorating on any of that stuff. All of that's made. This here will finish the second journal's ephemera. So we'll be able to just put them together, decorate up fronts, and then I'm going to try my best to get into doing my, I'm going to put this on here. Is that going to be too matchy-matchy? I think it might be. That's too big for that. Let me see. I like it on there, though. Maybe if we do it real dark around it, ink it up real good, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I was watching the news and I just got depressed. I don't want to watch the news. Too much craziness going on. I don't want to talk about it, but, you know, it's just craziness. And so I try not to watch the news that much. I really don't, just because it irritates me. It gets me upset. So then I was like, well, I got to quit doing this. Yeah, I was like, I got to quit watching this mess. These people are nuts. So I picked out, and I showed you in the non-video that didn't video, we picked out pages to go, like 8 of the journal pages that was in that 100, what was it, 172 items, the Cozy Autumn Junk Journal Kit from Girl One Art on Etsy. We went through and picked out the pages and for these to match kind of this ephemera bits for this, and then I came back and picked these pages to match. So I was like, well, we'll just take and make these journal card bits, and because I want to use them so bad in there. So it's an extra little journal spot. I think it's just cute. And then the reason why I'm wanting to do these kind of bigger ones is to have the tuck spots for the smaller ephemera bits. I'm not really doing, you know, tag-ish per se. We got some smaller tags that we'll put lacy bits on and stuff like that. What am I hunting for? Sitting here talking, not paying attention. That's what I'm doing. So I want to glue this and this. Okay. And I think that will hold an ephemera piece. you right mid-video, but I know I got a bad habit. And I don't even know why I try to film and push it this way. Because I like, you know, I have all this stuff on my desk. Or my workspace area. So then I was like, well, you know, I sat down here and I pull everything to me so I can see it. And this was just like one of those book albums in the Tim Holtz ephemera packs. And there's birds and stuff, and I was like, that looks pretty. I think that would go fall-ish. Just another little ephemera piece. Oh yeah, that's going to work in there good. Happy Harvest. Let's see if we can put that up here. Right in here. I don't think I want to do that one. I think I want to do, give it to me, this one. Because, you know, that's the form. So, you know, that's where I'm like, you know, it's the form, it's harvest season, you know, the fall time, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I was doing with this anyways. Okay, I'm going to even you up, buddy. There you go. Yeah, see? So it's the happy harvest. I think I need to glue this arm down too, because it looks like it's going to be a little flimsy. So we'll glue that, just this piece right here down. Give it a little more stability. Yeah, I think that'll work. And it's not as, you know, because it was the whole arm over here flapping. Yeah, I like that. That is too cute. I like that a lot. Okay. Corner around it. So that was what I was thinking about, was, you know, sitting down and getting together our final pieces for it. And now I do still want to do a sunflower journal sometime this month, but I don't know. I probably won't. Because I think what I'm going to do is we're going to finish these journals this week. Next week I'm going to put my little grandbaby's mini photo album together, and I may just move on into Christmas and do my altar book off camera, or, you know, in between projects. That'll be one of those. Most of the time altar book takes me a bit, just because, you know, you're pulling the pages out, and that's kind of boring to watch. I mean, if you all want to know how to do that, I'll be more than happy to do it. But I was like, well, it's going to be kind of boring, you know. But I like watching things like that. Because the first thing I did journal making wise was an altered book. And then I was hooked, honey. I was hooked. So most, like what I done was I went through and I made, you know, the pockets for the pages. So, and I just decorated up the papers throughout the book. And I made the pockets, the tabs, you know, all of that, the slots and everything for the book. And then gave it to my oldest daughter because it was purple and she loves purple. But, yep. And then that's the the purple rose bits that I have that I said I was going to make me a journal out of, and I still haven't done that yet. So I got, you know, a lot of projects still that I needed to get done this year, but the big thing is, you know, we always overestimate ourselves. We really do. I know I do. I'm like, oh, I can do this, oh, I can do that, oh, I want to do this. And then in reality, I know that I have an hour every evening when I get out of work that I've allotted to do my crafty projects. So, and sometimes, you know, like Sunday evening, I just sat here, I went through my Christmas scraps, got all those separated, big bits, large and small bits, where like the bigger bits I can take and make pockets and tag pieces, journal card pieces with. The smaller bits, I got those fixed to where I can take and make, I can take those and make my, I can't even speak. I got the smaller bits separated from the bigger bits, where I can take the smaller bits and do the, of course, that's not going to come out, but that's all right. So I'm going to take those and make my, whatchamacallit? Why can't I talk? Master boards. Good gracious, spit it out, woman. But yeah, so like any of the little strippy strips and stuff like that, and we'll do master board bits with those. That was my thinking anyways. And these are like truly just old stickers. Let me see. What was the name on you? Vellum Photo Safe stickers. And it just says vellum stickers. I'm not saying a date of any kind or an actual brand name. Sticko. But yeah, just vellum stickers from way back in the day. Way back in the day. So I'm just putting I'm going to decorate at the front of this. Just kind of no rhyme or reason. I may take and put pumpkins down this side. Let me have it. Ooh, don't tear. I think I kind of did tear it. Yeah, it may be a little blendy, but I think it's going to be pretty. And they're flat. And like I said, I've had them forever. And I need to get them used up. Oh, I tore the stem off of you, but we're going to go back and get the stem off of there and hook it to you. Trying to concentrate on where I'm putting them. I know some of them blends in really good and you can't really tell them on the camera at the moment, but I'll pick it up here and show you. But yeah, see, so I have them down this side and these down this side. So now what I'm going to do is like, so this will be the tuck on this side and that'll be the tuck in that side. So now I'm going to take my pumpkins and put them down these for like the pull, so to speak, on them. Well, that one's kind of fatter, so it needs to go down here, don't it? You like that? That is cute. Hush up, look at that. I like that a lot. I really do. So then that'll go for this side. So that will be on the back side. This will go in the front. These are turning out cute. Even if I did do them. I think these were Dollar Tree stickers. And I actually think at my local Dollar Tree here, they still had some of these this year. Now, one of my Dollar Trees went through and cleaned out all their sticker bits. And I was like, well, I hope y'all get some new stuff in, because we've had the same stuff for 2 years now. Every once in a while, you'll go in there and they'll have some new sticker bits, and I'm like, ew, I gotta get that, you know. But the one Dollar Tree is brand new. The other one has been here for years. So I'm like, well, the one that's brand new, you would think they would be getting all the new stuff. No, the old one's getting all the new stuff. And it's like, the new one's like, got the same old junk that they've had. I mean, really. And y'all, I went in there to find me I want a yellow or a red book front for my orchard book. And I found one that was yellow with a brown spine on it underneath the wrapping. And I think the book price on it was $5.97. Now, I don't know if they are charging that price now. So it had a big yellow sticker on it. And I was like, are they charging that for these books now? But it's because they're, you know, Dollar Tree plus, $1.25 plus, whatever. I was like, so I put it back because I got ill. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll just go to the Goodwill and find me one. Because, you know, the Goodwill had a sale on their books where all of them were 50% off. And I don't even know how much Goodwill books are anymore. I don't pay attention. If I go in there and I find if I find something I like, I get it. And that's pretty much it. Now these are puffy. I like this one with the ladybug on it. And that's cute. And I'm going to try to put them off to the side just because, you know, or around the bottom bits and that. Because, you know, that's puffy. So when you turn it over to write on it, you can still write on it. That's why I'm moving them to the side bits. And I like that one there. And put the little ladybug down here on the corner of that one. And those are the puffy stickers. So you see they stick up a little bit. So then that way when you flip over to write on it, you can still write on those. Yep. I like that. I think I'm going to use this little bitty one down here. Just to add some more color down there to it. Then you can use these on something else. Oh, I like that a lot. Because you still have, you know, the paper, but you got decorative bits on it. I like them. That's turning out good, y'all. I'm actually shocked. We used all of that up. I need to save, do I want to save these packaging bits? Oh, Lord. I reckon I will. I reckon I will. Use that. Save it. So I need to go through and make up. So I think when I do my altar journal and I use these floral papers, I'm going to go through this thing here and make tags and journal bits out of it. Now it's probably going to be, you know, matchy, just alternate like I've done these here where I have like, you know, like this type of stuff where you got a dark and a light, you know, that thing. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do in that. But just with the beautiful florals, I think it's so pretty. Is that all of my bits and bobs? I think so. Then we got to round the corners on these and ink them. I may do that in tomorrow's video. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all are getting bored with fall decorating. I really, truly am sorry, but that's what I got to do at the moment. That's what I need to make. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll round the corners on them and ink them up and put our frilly tag topper bits on our tags. Because all of these are I'm just gonna round the corners and ink them and put my pretty ribbon on the top of them. And then I'll ink, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I needed 10. Because I've got 8 pages plus 4 solid color pages. We may need 12. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to leave out 12 for now. Then we have these bits I can use in something else later on. And we'll put them back up. And I can put that up. I can put Tim Holtz memorabilia bits up. And that would just be great. So I think I can put all of this stuff up too. No, we'll leave this out. I'll put all of this because I have all of these fall colored things here that I can work on and use in my, let's see, I still have a pack of them too to use up. So I'm going to use all of that in my altered book. So we'll put those bits up. Use those in the altered book situation. These need to come out. I know I'm organizing for tomorrow's video. Sorry. But yeah, so then we can do these bits here and our tag pieces here. And then this, I want to take these and cut them in half and go ahead and decorate this up before I actually put it on the journal covers. That makes sense. And these chipboard pieces, I'm just going to stick them back in here for the time being. And we got all of our bits ready to go. Closures. What kind of closures do I want on these journals? I have these here. And this is kind of like a fall coffee-ish theme, but I don't really like that one. It's kind of, and I have this. I actually like both of them together, to be honest with you. And then I have these little bitty bits, so I may use some of, I'm going to leave these out too because I need to use them up as like toppers. I may use them for my floral journal bits. That's what those go for. And I still got a bunch of, you know, stickers and stuff in here. I got Thanksgiving stickers. I got the coffee stickers. You know, like the coffee and the pumpkin pie. And then these here are, you know, hello fall and stuff like that. So I'm going to put them in this box because I want to get them used up. Alrighty, so yeah, we'll cut these in half. I'll take my lease and put them, and I want to do it like it's going around this way, and then on this one I just want to go around like that and just put them on it around that way, and then have this one come down this way, and that'll be my journal toppers. And then these will be, I'll do one color and one the other color. We'll just do it that way. That'll be our closure bits. And then I need to get a 12 by 12 piece out, 2 of them, because I'm just going to cover the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the manila envelopes and fold them. I'm going to have the topper bit, and then put a back piece on it. And then on the inside, I'm just going to have the 12 by 12 front and back. I may do a piece of lace around the inside and the back cover yet. I have not decided on that yet. But that's the thinkings on the cover bits. Let's see. Let's find this. Some 12 by 12 papers that are going to match this mess. And you know what I am going to do? Because look at here. Let me take this right here. Because I just got that. Instead of taking anything else out. I think I'll do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll cover the inside of our journals. So that's what we need that for. Okay. Alrighty. That is it. Now I have, like I told you all, my sister found in her thrifting and stuff, she found some what is it, where you go and get your furniture covered and stuff like that. She found some sample books, and so I was thinking to see if I couldn't find some and use it on these that would match. I don't know if I have any that would be orangey looking, but I do have dark brown lace that I've bought, and I'll probably do that on the inside and the outside. I may not even have to put nothing on the inside of it, on the inside cover, but to where we sew the signature in on the outside, I think I may just do that just to sturdy it up. I don't know yet. But yeah, so that's our project for tomorrow. And then I want to get these covers fixed. So we'll work on those too. Yeah, Hobby Lobby had them. Alrighty, so I'm going to get off here for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for putting up with me. Like I said, you know, that's the whole video I had shot, picking out the journal pages and extra color papers to go in them. And talking about how I was going to do them up with the bits, and decorated these. And chose these papers here to make our ephemera and tags with. So that, I don't know where, that was the video that was lost in translation. So we got front and back, and I'm just going to call them journal cards. So then I need to, do I need to get another box for that? Yeah, let's get one of these. Hopefully they'll fit in this. These are just pencil boxes I got at the Dollar Tree this past week. Because, you know, it's my color. So, there. We'll just put them in that. And then when we get done with these, we'll just add that. Know that that is, I don't think I'm going to add any more tuck spots on these bits. And this will just be extra ephemera pieces that I decorated up, fallish. So that'll go in there as well. Them's done. So that's one journal. That's the other journal. We got to do this bits to get the other journal done. Okay. I mean, it's a lot trying to do, you know, enough ephemera to make one journal when you have to make all the pockets. You got to make all the tags. And you got to make, you know, all the belly bands, decorate all the stuff. And it takes a bit. So that's why I was like, I think I'm going to start trying to do just a dedicated random ephemera day. I don't know. Right now, I ain't the time for it because, you know, we're going into a full-on craft fest for Christmas. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much. I hope everybody's doing well. Keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. Not only in my state of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. What's so odd to me is that, you know, this happened and it's like it was the news story for the day that it happened, maybe the day after, and that's it. I don't get that. I mean, this is really, you know, the whole southeast border countries are devastated. Not just one state. You know, pretty much all of them have some form of devastation in their area. And, you know, it was in the national news thing for one day, maybe a day and a half. It just is nuts to me. And then, you know, I don't get it. But if you can, just donate to a legitimate place. You know, don't just hand anybody your money. You know how that is. But donate water. I mean, you know, you can go to Dollar Tree and get one of those gallon jugs of water for $1.25. You know, and donate like that. That'll keep one person in water for 3 days. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just anything you can do. Thank you all so much. Y'all have a good day. Keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, and we'll holler at you tomorrow.